spiral motion of woolly nine. Ether hair is repeated throughout nature and galaxies. Your hair has many more functions than you may be aware of. Long hair is known as your antenna throughout many cultures due to the fact hair is an extension of the central nervous system and transmits vast amounts of important information to the brainstem, limbic system, and neocortex, giving extrasensory capabilities and heightened awareness.
Supposed to call these dreadlocks. Did you know that? Well, here's why they made you. The word dreadlocks was never ours. British colonizers saw Africans and later Rastafari wearing locks and called their hair dreadful. From the pharaohs of Kemet carved in stone, to the Maasai warriors of Kenya with ochre-colored locks, to the Mau Mau freedom fighters who let their hair lock in defiance of colonial rule, locks have always been a sign of strength, devotion, and resistance. For thousands of years, black hair wasn't just styled, it was cared for, it was honored. Our locks were washed with herbs, cooled with aloe, sealed with butters. Hair was practical, locking in moisture, capturing the scalp. It was cultural, marking identity, lineage, and belonging. Starting in 1786, the Tinyon law in Louisiana forced black women to cover their head with head wraps because their beauty drew so much attention from white men, branding natural black hair as a threat to white society. And by 1917, the lie moved from language into bottles. Chemical relaxers were now patented, convincing people their hair needed to be fixed, even if it meant burning their scalps with lye, a corrosive chemical used in drain cleaner. The chemical industry only adapted it from there. Parabens seeped through the scalp, disrupting hormones. Sulfates and other harsh chemicals stripped black hair of natural oils, leaving it dry, brittle, and exposed to long-term bodily harm. Generations of black people were taught to distrust their own hair, not because it was flawed, but because it carried cultural, spiritual, and invisible power that the system feared. By the 1960s and 70s, the tide shifted again. Afros rose as banners of black is beautiful, and the Rastafari movement, born in Jamaica but rooted in Ethiopia, carried locks into the global spotlight as symbols of devotion and liberation. Our hair became a declaration of pride, but the backlash came so fast. Schools, jobs labeled natural black hairstyles as unprofessional, pushing many back toward the chemicals and wigs. The cycle of pride and punishment only deepened the wound. But locks have always carried the deeper truth. Instead of falling away, much of the hair stays bound together, holding years of growth as a living record of black legacy and pride. They are chosen, requiring patience and commitment. They're a beautiful form of self-expression. I mean, come on. They're resistance, a refusal to bow to systems that once told us our hair was unworthy. And they're sacred. They're spiritual cords, rising from the crown, antennas connecting to our ancestry, to creation, to God. They are many things, but they are certainly not dreadful. So, Lock family, whatever you do, take care of your crown. I use Free the Roots because their products are clean, simple, made to nourish our hair and skin naturally. If you don't have locks, hopefully you appreciate learning about lock culture and black hair today. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video.
The untold truth about hair. First things first, we scientifically understand your hair to be very well alive. It's actually understood to be an extension of your nervous system. And we can see right here, every time the hair moves, there's nerve impulses sent and received by the brain. And everybody already knows that the human body is producing an electromagnetic field. This makes your hair like electromagnetic wire. And we understand the more turns of a wire, the stronger the field produced. This means the more nappy and knotty your hair, the more powerful it is, regardless of the original texture. Your hair is literally energy busting out of your brain, amplifying your electromagnetic field. Be sure to follow for part 2.